Good evening, and welcome to the Libra New Moon Circle here on 3HO Foundation Facebook Live. Today, we just had at about 3:31 p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon, we had the new moon in Libra. And this new moon in Libra calls us to balance. Libra loves balance and justice and harmony. And so our themes for this evening are balance and justice and harmony. My name is Mary Dew, and I am the Moon Lady. I host these bi-weekly moon circles here on the 3HO Foundation Facebook page, Facebook Live. And I am very grateful to be here and to be your host for this evening as we talk about this Libra new moon, and we talk a little bit about balance and justice and harmony. And so before we get started, let me just tell you a little bit about these bi-weekly moon circles that we are doing here. The moon cycles, it travels around the earth, and it takes about 28 days to go around the earth. And so it cycles between the new moon, and then it gets bigger and bigger. They say it's waxing up until the full moon. And then when the full moon peaks, the moon is waning, getting smaller and smaller back down to a new moon. So with that 28-day cycle around the earth of the moon, we get a new moon or a full moon pretty much every 2 weeks. We get a new moon every 28 days and a full moon every 28 days. But every couple weeks we have one of these, and I think that these circles are geared to beginners. I wanted to make it accessible for everyone, and so if you are someone who is really much more familiar with the moon cycles, all I ask is that you just bring your beginner's mind and approach it as if maybe you're hearing it for the first time. And all you got to bring is an open mind, and I also recommend bringing a moon journal, finding yourself a dedicated moon journal, which this is mine right here. And the great thing about having a dedicated moon journal is that, with these coming up every couple of weeks, as you work with these moon cycles, if you're documenting in your journal the intentions that we set around these moon cycles, usually on the new moon, such as today, we talk about new beginnings, and we kind of come into new projects and new intentions. And with the full moons, we usually talk about release and talk about clearing. And so if you start to journal about the different things that you are releasing and the different things that you are beginning and calling in, the wonderful thing about having that written down is that you can go back, a few months later and just kind of watch. And I think you'll see a pattern if you really kind of give yourself to these moon cycles, begin to work with these moon cycles. You'll see how powerful the moon can be as an ally for manifestation and for clearing. And the moon is envisioned as a very feminine energy, kind of a yin feminine energy, and depicted often as grandmother moon. And so you can think of the moon as kind of a nurturing, grandmotherly energy. It's an energy of wisdom, and it's an energy of intuition. And so today's new moon in Libra, it usually looks larger in the sky because of the proximity and because we're closer. It's closest to the earth, and so you might really be feeling that moon energy really strong right now, really strongly. The closer it is to the earth, the closer we are to the gravitational pull of the moon. And so just think about that as we come into our circle this evening. And so we like to begin each circle by calling in the directions and the elements, and opening the container of our circle for this evening, visualizing a global circle in which we're all seated in a circle, and that circle includes each and every one of you who are here live. Thank you for being here live. And it also will include any of those who might be watching the playback on this later on. We have a lot of people that watch the replay. Maybe they're in a different part of the world where this timing doesn't work for them, but we'll post it to the 3HO page. I'll also post it to my Facebook page, which is Mary Do Yoga, MARIDEW Yoga, and you can find it there as well. So let's get started, and perhaps take a moment to kind of come out of the busy mind of this past week. There's been a lot going on. It feels like the energy of the world right now is pretty darn intense, and a lot is happening in a very short time. And so this past week might feel more like, has it been a month? Has it been a week? You know, time is kind of shifting right now. I don't know if you've noticed that, but let's just drop into our bodies and give ourselves permission for this next, 45 minutes to an hour that we're here together and that we're talking about this moon, that we allow ourselves to be fully present, fully here, and allow our consciousness to drop from our head into our heart and let our intuition be our guide. So find a comfortable seat, maybe rock side to side. I like to lift up on the right hip, place the right sitting bone down, lift up on the left hip, place the left sitting bone down, and find that balance, that Libra balance between the right and the left, and then release the sitting bones down to the earth, connecting with the earth as if they were roots, sending roots down deep into the earth. If you're sitting in a chair, that's perfectly fine as well. Just plant both feet on the earth, connecting the feet with the earth, and still visualize those roots growing down from your sitting bones, even sitting on the chair, connecting you energetically through an energetic grounding cord coming down from the base of your spine, connecting you to Mother Earth and that grounding, beautiful Pachamama energy. Take the palms face down on the knees and adjust your grounding. Close your eyes, gently let them roll up to the third eye point here between your brows, and just let your focus rest there as you take a deep inhale. Inhaling deeply through the nose as you allow the belly to expand, the ribs, the chest, the lungs, filling up with air, reaching up through the crown of the head. And then exhale, side out the mouth, let something go. And feel yourself grounded. Let's take 2 more of those long, slow, deep breaths together. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale deeply. And exhale. Feel yourself in balance. And feel into your heart center. Clearing out that space in your heart, that beautiful heart space, allowing it to be open and spacious and receptive to any messages that this moon might have for you on this evening. And we'll go ahead and open our circle. I like to rattle to move the energy a little bit. And then we turn and face the direction of the east. For me, it's here to my left. We welcome the east to our circle this evening. The east is the direction of the void, the great mystery. It's the place of new beginnings and infinite possibilities. It's the season of spring, a time for planting seeds. And it's the sunrise, the beginning of the day. We also welcome the fire, the element of fire, the transformative element of fire. Welcome into our circle this evening. And we turn and face the south, which is right in front of me. And we say, welcome to the south. The south is the direction of the heart. It's the direction of beauty. It's the season of summer, the time when all things bloom. And the south is the element of earth. So feel yourself grounding with that element of earth. And the south is also the container. It's the container of support. And so we open this container this evening. Like I said, that includes everyone who's here in the circle now and everyone who will watch after. Our container is open and we welcome the south. And we turn to face the west, welcoming the west to our circle this evening. The west is the season of autumn. It's the sunset. It's the element of water. And the West teaches us about release. If you think about autumn, you think about the falling leaves, letting go, releasing anything that no longer serves us, just like water flowing fluidly into the divine flow and just allowing. The West is also the direction of the ancestors, and so we welcome the ancestors to our circle as well. And we turn and face the north. Excuse my back. The north is behind me. We welcome the north. The north is the direction of power and vitality. The north is the nighttime, and it is the season of winter. So it's kind of a time of hibernation. It's the element of air. And the north is also the direction of knowledge and of wisdom. So we welcome the north to our circle this evening. And then we take both hands, palms to the sky, heart lifted to the sky, deep breath in, and welcome Pachatata, Father Sky. And we also welcome this Libra New Moon, this Libra New Supermoon, and all that Libra energy. We welcome balance, we welcome equality, fairness, justice, and harmony. And bring your palms down to the earth, welcoming Pachamama, Mother Earth. We give thanks to Pachamama for grounding us, and we feel our connection to her with that energetic grounding cord, dropping our roots down deeper to the earth and welcoming her. With the Kundalini Tune-In, and the Kundalini Tune-In is a two-part tune-in, two mantras back to back. We begin with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, a bow to the creative wisdom, to the divine teacher within. We chant that three times, on three separate breaths with a long, slow, deep breath in between. And then we're going to go right into the Mangalacharna mantra for divine protection. That is Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Again, three times on three separate breaths. With this one, we take 4 sniffs of air in through the nose in between. This version might be a little different than what you're used to, but give it a chance, give it a moment, and just follow along with me at home. Closing your eyes, rubbing the palms together at the center of the chest, pressing them into the heart center as you exhale. Close the eyes, rolling up to the third eye. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 4 sniffs. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Again. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. One more time. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Now 16 sniffs, sipping in air, filling up the belly, the ribs, the chest, the lungs, lifting the heart. Pause at the top with the breath held in. And exhale. Keeping the eyes closed, rolled up to the third eye point, turn the palms up on the knees in a gesture of receptivity, and just pause here and listen. Repeat to yourself either silently or out loud 3 times. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. And I'm just going to read you a reading to open us up for this evening. It says, this is by Starhawk. We are all longing to go home, to some place we have never been. A place half remembered and half envisioned we can only catch glimpses of from time to time. Community. Somewhere there are people to whom we can speak with passion without having the words catch in our throats. Somewhere a circle of hands will open to receive us. Eyes will light up as we enter. Voices will celebrate us whenever we come into our own power. Community means strength that joins our strength to do the work that needs to be done. Arms to hold us when we falter. A circle of healing, a circle of friends, someplace where we can be free. And so let's talk a little more about this evening's Libra New Moon. Libra New Moon. So I wanted to read a little bit about this Libra New Moon, and this first reading comes from a website called AstroSeek. I like this website, AstroSeek. It's just kind of basic, but it kind of sums up an overview of what this new moon is all about. It says, the feeling of uncertainty can make you solve problems faster than is natural. Oops, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. I knew that didn't sound right. Sorry about that. Okay, Libra New Moon. You might have a strong need for balance and harmony now. You probably desire to keep things nice rather than venturing into fundamental questions in order not to disturb the peace. You must learn to share your good and bad feelings. Do not be afraid to be who you really are, despite what is expected of you. And so we're kind of stepping into the idea of balance, and we're stepping into the idea of balancing the dualities of the world. You know, we are the spiritual beings living this human experience, and it's kind of a bit of a paradox in that sense, because we've got the duality between our high vibration spirituality and our human life, which can sometimes feel like it's a lower vibration. And so we have to kind of straddle that. And so this says, you know, learn to share your good and your bad feelings. Embrace both of those. Be able to hold that paradox and have yes and rather than either or. That is something that Libra calls for as part of this balance and part of this harmony. And Libra also calls us to equality and also calls us to fairness, which I think are both much needed in the world at this time. And so I also I like to draw us a moon card for our circles. And for this evening, I drew from my favorite moon deck. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and this one is by Stacy DeMarco. I think I got this on Amazon, and I drew this card here. This is Fruition, which I thought was interesting. It's the card of the Harvest Moon, and we actually just had the Harvest Moon 2 weeks ago. This is an interesting month in October because it's kind of rare, but this month of October we had that Harvest full moon on the 1st of the month, and we're actually going to have the Hunter's Moon full moon on the 31st of the month. So we have 2 full moons in 1 month. So that makes the second one that's coming up in a couple of weeks on the 31st, that is a blue moon. But we drew this Fruition. So this Fruition card is, it's about the Harvest Moon, and it's about abundance, and we just passed that. So we're still very much in the time of harvest and in the season of autumn. So it was kind of cool that we drew this one for today. And I actually harvested my garden today, so kind of all fit together. So here's what it said about the fruition card. And this one says, as the seasons turn, there's always a time when all the potential of spring beginnings is manifest. The crops grow tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this from a fallow field in which we have planted seeds. The trees have flowered and there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. And the affirmation that goes along with this says, I welcome the joyous fruition of all the intentions I set. And so, as we think about fruition, as we think about the harvest, think about the idea that we spoke about in the beginning, and the journaling, and the working with the cycles of the moon, and think of it in terms of on these new moons, as we set our intentions, we place those intentions in our heart almost as if they were seeds and allow them to manifest and grow. And so let's do a little bit of breath work and we'll go ahead and set an intention as well. I was thinking that in honor of the Libra New Moon that we could do just a couple minutes of alternate nostril breath, which is a wonderful breath for balance. So find that comfortable seat. Take a couple deep breaths in. Take your palms face down on the knees. And exhale. Good. Bring the left hand into Gyan Mudra, palm up on the knee. Bend the right elbow and bring the right thumb to the right nostril. Inhale through the left. And then switch. Block the left nostril with the pinky. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Release the left nostril. Block the right with the right thumb. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Switch. Bring the pinky to the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Right thumb, block the right nostril, exhale through the left. And then close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye, continue on your own for just about 3 minutes. Alternating back and forth between the right and the left nostril. Balancing the mind. All the mind. Wherever you are, let this be your last round, one full round. Release the right hand down, palm up on the knee, and bring it into Gyan Mudra. Inhale deeply through both nostrils. Focus on the third eye point. Keep sipping in air, inhaling, stretching the spine from the earth to the sky. And then exhale through the nose, keeping the length in the spine, drawing the navel in, press the breath out. Good, and gently open your eyes. And notice how you feel. That's a wonderful breath. In just a couple of minutes with that alternate nostril breath, you can definitely find a lot more balance in your life. So from that state of balance, I'm going to read you one more thing about the moon, and then we will set ourselves an intention for this evening and for this new moon. So the one other thing that I wanted to read you, I always love to read the moon update from the Power Path, and you can find this one online at thepowerpath.com. They have an email list if you want to check out their bi-weekly moon updates and monthly forecasts. It's written by a lovely woman named Elena Stevens. Very great, intuitive, and I always feel like there's something that resonates in these moon updates. So this says, a super new moon in Libra is Friday, October 16th at 3:31 p.m. Eastern Time, whatever that converts to in your time zone. This new moon is a marker for an extremely intense time frame that includes the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. In terms of emotional reactions, dealing with old karmic debris, and revisiting the darkest of the dark nights of the soul. It is also a window of intense clarity, intuition, spiritual awakening, and commitment. So you see that duality. Anything can happen during this time, and we all need to be prepared to be flexible, optimistic, and willing to change rapidly and efficiently to accommodate disruptions and other unexpected events. Collective dreams are influencing the future, so anything you can do to embrace improvement and visualization of a positive outcome will be beneficial and supportive. It is an excellent time for prayers, as well as a crucial time to stay as much out of negative drama as possible. A new moon is always a good time to reset and reevaluate what you are doing, where you are going, and whom you are with. The energy can jumpstart worthwhile and meaningful projects, as well as give you a much needed support to finally extricate yourself from a dysfunctional situation or one that is complete. Use your intuition, strive for balance, channel any irritation or anger into cleaning or weeding, and release any attachment to suffering that may still be clinging to you from the past. And so with that in mind, back to this calm and centered and balanced, comfortable seat. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. Focus on the third eye point. Bring the left palm to the heart center. Place the right palm over the top. Deep breath into the heart. And exhale. And come back to that place of receptivity and that space of openness. And call upon your intuition. Call upon this moon. What do you want to set as your intention for this Libra new moon? It can be around balance. It can be around harmony. As we set these intentions and as we balance ourselves from the inside, in turn, that's how we balance the collective. And so in addition to setting an intention for yourself, you might want to think about setting another intention for the collective and or for the planet. And so just take a pause, a couple deep breaths here, and come to your intention or intentions. And place those intentions in your heart like seeds. Water those intentions. and allow them to grow. Deep breath into the heart. And exhale through the heart, clearing out anything you don't need and allowing those seeds to take root. And just go ahead and hold those intentions in your heart. And this is how these intentions manifest. And you might want to take a moment and just jot those intentions down in your journal as we prepare for our meditation this evening. And so the meditation that I chose for this evening is one of my favorites. This is a very powerful meditation and a great meditation for balance and a very transformative meditation. It's a wonderful meditation to do as a 40-day practice, a 90-day practice, a 120-day practice. I believe I actually know someone who's done a 1,000-day practice of this. It's Sodarshan Chakra Kriya. And so for the Sodarshan Chakra Kriya, let's go through the basics. There are a lot of moving parts in this one, so just kind of follow me on this one. So we're going to have a nice comfortable seat, be seated in easy pose, and nice long spine, slight neck lock. So the chin is slightly tucked and the neck is nice and long. The eye focus, the drishti, will be gazing at the tip of the nose. So we'll allow the eyes to close almost all the way, just open about a slit, focused on the tip of the nose the entire time. We don't want to do this with the eyes closed. You want to have that focus on the tip of the nose. Now, for the breath and the mantra and the mudra, it goes like this. So the breath, it's similar to that alternate nostril breath. You're going to bring the right hand up and you'll block the right nostril with the right thumb. You'll inhale through the left and then we'll suspend the breath. I like to keep the left palm up in Gyan Mudra, up on the knee. Inhale through the left. And then we're going to pump the navel. So we're going to silently, mentally chant Waheguru. And pump the navel, Waheguru, 3 times, Waheguru. And we're going to chant it 16 times. So basically you're pumping your navel 48 times because you're chanting Waheguru 16 times. Now, in order to keep up with that as you're chanting that mentally, I find it's very helpful after you block the right nostril, inhale through the left. You can take that right hand down to match the left in Gyan Mudra and begin to pump the navel and move through mudras with the hands to keep you on track. So basically you're Waheguru 4 times per finger. You start with the index finger, the Jupiter finger in Gyan Mudra. Waheguru, Waheguru, pump, 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 pump 4 times. And then move to the middle finger, the Saturn finger, Shuni Mudra. Waheguru, 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 Surya Mudra, ring finger, the sun finger, Waheguru, 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 and then the pinky finger, Waheguru, 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 Buddhi Mudra. So basically, it's going to move a little faster than that because you're suspending the breath the entire time, and once you've done those 48 pumps of the navel, those 16 repetitions silently in the mind of Waheguru, take the pinky to the left nostril, block the left nostril, exhale through the right. Exhale fully, and then we're going to start again. So you bring the thumb, block the right nostril, inhale deeply through the left, and begin again back in Gyan Mudra with the index finger, the Jupiter finger. Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru 4 times. And then the middle, the ring, the pinky. Then the pinky comes up, exhale through the right. Thumb comes up, inhale through the left. And again, with the eyes focused on the tip of the nose the entire time. So I try to explain it where it's very easy to understand, and forgive the over-explanation if you're very familiar with this meditation already. I just want to make sure that everyone, including beginners, feel welcome. And so I created a track for us for tonight to kind of keep us on pace with this. So get ready. Find that comfortable seat, find that long spine, slight neck lock. Left palm up in Gyan Mudra, ready to go. Right elbow bent, thumb ready to block the right nostril. Eyes focused on the tip of the nose, keep the focus there. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Block the right nostril, inhale, and let's begin. Waheguru, Waheguru, pumping the navel, silently repeating, Waheguru, middle finger, Waheguru, 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 ring finger, Waheguru, 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 pump the navel, pump, 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 pinky finger, Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Take the pinky to the left nostril, exhale through the right, thumb to the right nostril, inhale to the left, Gyan Mudra. Waheguru, 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 middle finger, Waheguru, 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 thumb finger, Waheguru, 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 pinky finger, Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Take the pinky to the left nostril, exhale through the right. Thumb to the right nostril, inhale left. And chant the mantra silently in your mind. Do it on your own. Middle finger. Keeping the breath suspended the entire time. Ring finger. Pinky finger. Pinky to the left nostril, exhale through the right. Thumb to the right nostril, inhale through the left. Keep it going. We're going to do this for 11 minutes. To the left nostril, exhale right. Thumb to the right nostril, inhale left. Keep it going. Gyan Mudra. Keep bringing the focus back to the tip of the nose. Middle finger. Surya Mudra. Booty Mudra. Left nostril, exhale through the right. Thumb to the right nostril, inhale through the left. To the left nostril, exhale right. Thumb to the right nostril, inhale left. And just continue on your own silently. Four times per finger. Distribute the energy all throughout your body. Shake, shake, shake. Keep shaking a little bit longer. Good. And then inhale, reach. Close the eyes, roll them up to the third eye point. And exhale, sweep the arms down through your aura. Turn the palms up on the knees. Pause here. And notice how you feel. You might be feeling that tingling, electrical feeling of the prana, the life force energy moving all throughout your body. Just allow it to flow. Come back to the space of your heart and come back to your intention. Your new moon intention or intentions. And with your mind and with your heart, water those seeds of intention, allowing them to grow. And feel yourself in balance. Feel yourself in harmony with the universe. Turn the palms face down on the knees in a gesture of grounding and just gently open your eyes and welcome back. And so that's our meditation for the evening, and that's our new moon circle for the evening. And thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and close our container for this evening. We're going to go ahead and close by releasing the directions, releasing the elements, the allies that we've called into our circle this evening. But we will reconvene in just 2 weeks, 2 weeks from tonight on Friday, October the 30th. We will honor the Taurus full moon and the theme of change and acceptance. That's 2 weeks from tonight on October 30th, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bring the left palm to the heart center, place the right palm over the top, come back into that heart space, close the eyes, roll them up to the third eye point, and honor the divine spirit within. Give thanks to Great Spirit for watching over our new moon circle this evening. Bring the palms to the earth. Give thanks to Pachamama for her support of our circle this evening. Lift the heart up to the sky and give thanks to Pachatata, Father Sky, and to Grandmother Moon. Thanks to the north, the west, the south, and the east. Thanks to all of you who have been here live and all of those who will watch after. And we'll close with one final round of longtime sun. And so may the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. We'll chant it 3 times, followed by one long Satnam. I have a track for that as well, to see if you can follow along with it at home. And here we go. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale to begin. May the long palms to heart sound, untitled sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure pressing the palms together at the heart center. As you exhale, fold forward at the waist, bring the palms of the forehead down to the earth as well as the heart. Give thanks one more time to Pachamama, Mother Earth, for her support of our circle tonight. Thank you. Blessings, new moon blessings to all of you, and may you have a wonderful evening, and may all of your new moon intentions come true. I'm Mary Dew, and I will see you again next time. Satnam, Aho, and Namaste. Have a great night, great weekend.